look at Cleveland's opening lineup. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And for Detroit, Harris and Duren together in the middle. Karis LeVert is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Herder in at the 3 spot. Facing off in this one, we've got 2 teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right. And you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really popping. Smart, unselfish basketball. A lot of player movement off ball as well, forcing those defenses to chase them.
What's that old saying? The ball brings energy.
It certainly does.
And it's Cunningham missing. And stolen by Herder. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
That's the kind of athlete Cunningham is. He gets up fast and throws it down.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yeah, and that made it difficult to stay connected to their shooters. This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
About a minute into this first quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's LeVert. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. LeVert goes against Harden. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Harris with the rebound.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Harris a screen. LeVert passes to Cunningham. Outside Herder. Duren the screen. Second chance shot. No luck on that one. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Harden drives in. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And Harris throws it down.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
And here comes Cleveland, trailing by 2. Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Duren, the pass to Harris. The 3 ball. The Cavaliers pull it in. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. LeVert outside. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Pass to Strus. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
Well, when Harden isn't scoring, he's setting up his teammates.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Cunningham throws it down.
Wow, Cunningham, that is nasty.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Cleveland leading by 3. And here's Strus. 8 points in his last timeout.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
And Harris gets it to go on the assist from LeVert. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
Here's Harden. 38 points for him last game against Golden State. Allen outside. Mitchell against LeVert. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Over Harris, and Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's gotten his third basket of the night.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a three-point game. Outside Herter. Harris outside. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Harris has got 7 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Strus the pass to Mobley. Outside Harden. Mobley finds Harden. Shot clock at 6. Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to LeVert. And that misses. That would have put him up. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Mobley, a screen on Herter. Here's Mitchell. Deflected.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Well, Cleveland's shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. On the wing, Harden. Pass to Mobley. Detroit with a rebound. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
This has been that rare night where they got pretty much anything they wanted offensively.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. LeVert goes against Mitchell. The layup off target.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Duren in the high post. Now here's Herter. Pass to Harris. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Rockets. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Cavaliers, their fan base is concerned. We're seeing it all over social media. They expect more from this team, but right now, this team doesn't seem to have more to give.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Bryant, he's checked in for the Cavs. Tyson comes in for Strus. Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Harden. No points yet. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Here's Tyson. Herter defending. Now LeVert. And here's Harris outside. Another 3 for Detroit. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Allen, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
And it's Detroit with the ball. They lead by 4. Duren with a screen on Harden. Cunningham on the wing. Defended by Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham against Harden. Harden with the defensive effort.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Harden. So valuable for them offensively, adding 22 points a contest. And the bucket is good.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Detroit has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the three-pointer by Detroit. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And the Pistons with possession here. It's a three-point game. Harris outside. LeVert outside. Back to Harris. Takes the three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Tyson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Harris.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Now that we're approaching the midway point of the season, Legs, what kind of storylines are you following?
Well, this is the time of the year, B.A., when you start talking about the trade deadline. You know there are teams out there looking to make that perfect move to put them over the top.
How unnerving for a player is this time of year?
Very difficult when those rumors are swirling, not just for the player involved, but for his teammates as well.
Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Robinson comes in for LeVert. Cleveland also making some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Mitchell. It's both from the stripe. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Duren. Harris against Mobley. Harris passes to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Cunningham against Schroeder. And it's Cunningham missing. For Cleveland, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. Schroeder against Robinson. Mobley passes to Schroeder. On the wing, Harden. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Tim, talk about what Tobias Harris has brought to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Brian, he has stabilized them on the floor. And Coach Bickerstaff said it best. Harris knows what the game needs, and he has the versatility to get it done.
Free throw good, Robinson. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Reed comes in for Tobias Harris. Jenkins comes in for Cade Cunningham.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
A minute 6 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Ellis. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Stewart. Detroit has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Holland. Still no points. Here's Jenkins. On target from range. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Ellis passes to Bryant. Pass to Tyson. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Detroit leading by 3. Here's Jenkins. Now Stewart. No good on the buzzer beater. It's been all about Tobias Harris for the Pistons, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. Back to the game after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
Cavaliers trail by 3. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Keon Ellis, Mobley out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Tyson in at the 3. Now here's Mobley. A 14-point game for him in the win against Golden State. The shot by Tyson, no good. Detroit has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Robinson finds Stewart. Here's Holland. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Cleveland shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Powered down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
And a nice find by Mobley, keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And it's tied up with that one. And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Coach Kenny Atkinson demanding that Evan Mobley stay in attack mode the entire game. And Mobley said, I have a lot of different skill sets that I can bring to the table. Being out there and challenging myself is going to sharpen them and get them where they need to be. Guys?
On the rise. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Tyson. He has 7. Gets the 3 ball to go.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Pass to Holland. Picked by Stewart. Here's Holland. No points so far. Stewart inside. Covered by Bryant. Stewart, no good. For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Schroeder passes to Mobley. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago going up against the Bulls.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Herter's checked in for Holland. Karis LeVert comes in for Robinson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Donovan Mitchell. Cunningham against Schroeder. LeVert outside. Pass to Herter. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer. Herter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Schroeder. Got a hand on it. Now here's Cunningham. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
And not just scoring. He was a terror defensively. Active hands disrupting offensive sets time and again.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Mobley. The rebound by Stewart. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 3-point lead. Stewart, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Schroeder. Lays it up and banks it in. Schroeder's got 5 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And here's Herter. Stolen. Pass to Schroeder. Cleveland working the ball around now. To the wing on the left. Back to Ellis. And here's Mobley. Stewart defends. Just 5 to shoot. Strus's shot is off. Detroit has gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. Now Herter, covered by Strus. Herter passes to Stewart. Left block shot on the way. Uses the glass to drop it in.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Now Schroeder. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Pass to Ellis. Clock at 6. And here's Schroeder outside. It's not going to go for him. Cunningham with some nice D. LeVert outside. 4-3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Schroeder. Now here's Mobley. For 3. Fires in the triple. 9 points in the game.
It's really tough for any defender to get up and disrupt Mobley's shot.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Harden comes in for Schroeder. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Mitchell against LeVert. Pass to Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Mitchell with the ball. A 26-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
And he was outstanding getting to the line and converting.
Now here's Mitchell. Nails the 16-footer. Mitchell's got his second basket on the night.
Nice, confident stroke from Mitchell, setting an example for his guys.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
The shot by LeVert, no good. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Mitchell misses. Detroit has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Cunningham passes to LeVert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. LeVert's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Here's Tyson. He's got 7. Here's Harden. Detroit with a rebound. LeVert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Cunningham. And there's another one for the Pistons.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Harden scanning the floor. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort, look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
That's good from Harden.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
Tobias Harris checked in for Stewart. Harden hits them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
For Detroit, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Cunningham outside. Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. For 3, here's Harris. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Mitchell, the pass to Harden. Here's Tyson. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Another shot. The shot by Tyson, no good. Detroit leading by 5. Herter passes to Harris. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell on the attack. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Harris against Mitchell. LeVert up top. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Milwaukee. Duren with the bucket.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A different look for Cleveland. Tomlin comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Wade in for Tyson. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And they call an illegal screen here. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. The Pistons in second.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 5. From the arc, hits the trifecta. And now it's an 8-point Detroit lead.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Tomlin. And here's Strus. And here's Mitchell. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. Cunningham outside. LeVert, a screen on Harden. Cunningham passes to Herter. There's the three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Pass to Tomlin. Now Strus. And it's good. 2 points. Strus has got his second bucket on the night. There's a minute 34 left in the second. Now here's Duren. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Duren with a steal. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And Harris throws it down.
And you know Harris is capable of these type of outbursts. He has been a 20-point scorer in this league.
Cavaliers trail by 8. Now here's Harden.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Duren with the bucket. Duren's got 4 points in the quarter.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Pass to Tomlin. Now Harden. Cleveland working the ball around now. Outside Strus. Cleveland again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Harris. Now here's Cunningham. Defended by Harden. There's Herter with the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Herter's got 6 points.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, Spider going right at him. Just zero fear.
Here's Cunningham. He's off on that one. And so it's Detroit, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm alongside Kenny Atkinson. Coach, what might you do to adjust going into the second half?
Well, first of all, shot selection's got to improve. If that doesn't improve, it's going to be a long night. But, you know, if we do get a good shot, we got to get back on defense. I think our transition defense, we're leaking too many points there.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Detroit Pistons.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch for. Does the defense extend to where guys start going inside?
Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
You look at Detroit, they're a middle-of-the-pack team. Sure, they'll get some wins, but I don't know how much more beyond that.
Seems like they're missing a key piece or two. Maybe one of their younger guys will step up down the stretch.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you look at Tobias Harris in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Cade Cunningham out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Herder in at the small forward position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. The 3 from Mitchell. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. The Pistons lead by 11. Cunningham passes to Herder. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Herder. Takes it inside.
This is Allen's role. He's out there to defend first and foremost and make an impact with his length.
Here's Strus. Now Harden. Here's Mitchell. Three-pointer. Duran with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
There's Herder with the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Harden's got 5 rebounds in the game. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got 6 points.
It's impressive how Harden makes room inside. He finds a way to navigate the shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Outside for Mitchell. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls. That's 10 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell, or he'll burn you off the pass.
Detroit leading by 7. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Greg?
You know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
And here's LeVert for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Strus against Herder. Strus the pass to Allen. Now here's LeVert. Tight defense on him. There's Cunningham with a 3. Counted from distance. 9 points in the game.
Slow start here to the second half. Just 1 for 5.
Now we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Strus. It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Here's Herder. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Man, good whistle there.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And that one misses. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
The Pistons lead by 9. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now Duran, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Clock at 2. Here's Harris. Mobley with some nice D. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Now here's LeVert. Give him 8 points now. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Outside Herder. Plenty of space. And again, no good by Detroit.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Strus. Here's Harden. He's watched by Cunningham.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 9. And they get it back. Some room here for Harris. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And the defense can't let Harris get that comfortable on those types of shots. He's a very reliable mid-range shooter.
Here's Harden. 6 points for him. Pass to Mobley. Oh, Harris with the block.
That is great anticipation by Harris. When he's working this hard defensively, he's a difference maker.
The Pistons lead by 10. Cunningham outside. He takes it in, and Cunningham throws it down.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Cleveland, they're in a solid spot right now, 5th place. And of course, Detroit, nipping at their heels in 2nd place and wanting to get that first seed.
Well, I think for Detroit, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Harden. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
The Pistons lead by 8. Cunningham looking it over. Duran with it. Pass to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Cavaliers trail by 8. Now Mitchell. Out to Mobley. Here's the 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And when he's effective from three-point range, look out. Mobley knows how much that does for his game.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 11. Back to LeVert. It's Herder on the wing. Covered by Strus. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So we'll see Kevin Herder go to the line here. Max Strus picks one up. Detroit shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Robinson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And Cleveland with a change here too. Tyson's checked in. Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Harden. Give him 8. The 3 from Mitchell. And Cleveland another 3.
That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
Harris outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Beyond the arc. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Cleveland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Allen outside. Pass to Harden. And here's Mitchell. Here's Tyson. Just 4 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Mobley against Harris. Can't hit from in close. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Mitchell, the pass to Harden. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jared Allen.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Now here's Robinson. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Count it.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Harden. Pass to Tyson. Now Mitchell. With the floater. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Detroit leading by 3. And here's LeVert. Give him 8. And here's Stewart. Allen defending. And Stewart with a basket on the assist from LeVert. Stewart's got 6 points.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Harden. Lets it go from deep. The Pistons clear it. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. Herter passes to LeVert. It's Robinson, high post. For 3, here's Harris. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Allen.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Robinson against Mobley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the score by Detroit. LeVert goes against Harden. It's tipped. They retain possession. It's Herter on the wing. He's got 12. Basket counts.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempts tonight. So for the Pistons, Reed's checked in for Harris, and Cade Cunningham subbed in for LeVert. Cleveland also making some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Ellis comes in for Mitchell, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Harden.
And after not getting to the line in the first half, he has changed his mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Pass to Tyson. Now here's Mobley. Will it go? That one no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
Robinson for 3. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Now Schroeder taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Good D by Cunningham. Here's Robinson. Cunningham on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Bryant. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Cunningham against Schroeder. And the layup is good off the glass. Schroeder's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Cade on the move. Outside Robinson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Schroeder with it. A deep 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Detroit in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for Cleveland, they've got Max Strus, James Harden out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Thomas Bryant, and it's Tyson in at the power forward position. Schroeder with it, picked up by Cunningham. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Harden. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And right now, if you're the defense, you got to be careful. Harden excels at finding ways to get to the free throw line.
And he drops the first. That one's no good.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Stolen by Schroeder. And here they come. Blocked. Here's Holland, covered by Schroeder.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Cavaliers trail by 14. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Detroit. Tide Robinson. Three-pointer off the mark. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Schroeder against Cunningham. Stewart is screen on Harden. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Cavaliers trail by 12. Outside Schroeder. Outside Strus. Pass to Harden. The three. Holland with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Hey, from beyond the arc. And again, no good by Detroit.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Strus the pass to Schroeder. Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to Tyson. To the middle. Here's Strus. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Isaiah Stewart. The Pistons making a switch here. Duran's checked in. Free throw, no good. Detroit leading by 10. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Duran with a screen on Schroeder. Cunningham passes to Robinson. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point land. And Bryant pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Here's Tyson from deep. Strus drills it from deep.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 7-point differential. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And Cleveland making a change here. Allen's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the inside. Pass to Stewart to win the drought. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Pistons lead by 10.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
You got a piece of it.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duran flat out. A brick wall around the rim.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Harden. And here's Strus. Launches a three. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Stolen by Schroeder. And stolen by Cunningham. For 3, Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Bryant outside. Pass to Strus. Back to Bryant. Here's Harden. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Detroit leading by 12. Now Cunningham, covered by Schroeder, fades back. And it's Cunningham missing.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Pass to Strus. Harden against Robinson. And here's Schroeder outside. Here's Allen. And rejected. Here's Holland, covered by Bryant. And Holland, the bucket on the assist from Robinson.
Timeout.
Robinson's got 6 assists now in the game. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And some changes here for Detroit. Harris is checked in for Stewart. Herter comes in for Holland. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Robinson. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Allen outside. Pass to Strus. On the wing, Harden. Clock is at 3. Uses the glass on the layup.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
The Pistons lead by 12. Cunningham passes to Duren, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Strus. Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Shoots from the right block. And here's Harris outside. Knocks down the long J. Harris has got 26.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Mitchell finds Allen. To the paint. Mitchell, good. And that's 19 points for Donovan Mitchell.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Back to Cunningham. Herter from long range. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second. And he was non-existent from 3 in the first half. Now he's changing the narrative.
And it's Detroit with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Herter. Cunningham against Schroeder. Cunningham, left side. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. And here's Schroeder. Allen outside. That's tipped. Oh, stolen by Harris. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. LeVert passes to Herter. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Spider spinning the web from deep.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
And they've made some big plays to get back in it. This game is a toss-up now.
Back to LeVert. Clock at 6. It's Herder on the wing. No good. Unable to win this run.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Mobley passes to Harden. And here's Allen. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. Mitchell. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And there it is for him. And the Pistons lead by 9.
On the fast break, LeVert's energy is everything. He sticks with the play the whole way and sinks it.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Strus, he's checked in for Schroeder. Cavaliers trail by 9. Harden using the glass to lay it in.
One thing we know for sure about Harden, he does not shy away from contact.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Duren. Rejected by Allen. Mitchell. Wow! Put that in the dunk contest.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Here's Harris. Herder outside from downtown. And they recover it. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul so far. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Strus against Herder. Duren the screen. 5 on the clock. Mobley with the block.
Mobley said nope. Entry denied.
He's off from 3.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
LeVert up top, covered by Strus. Yes, sir, it's good.
What a soft touch on the floater. LeVert has a great sense for when to take his shot.
They trail by 7. Outside Harden. With the drive. Nope. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Outside Duren. Now Herder shoots a 3. Allen rips down the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Cash!
And there is no way anybody else is taking that shot. I mean, when it's crunch time on a big possession, Harden is always going to be that guy.
The Pistons lead by 5. Cunningham outside. Outside Harris. Mobley against Harris. Oh, the long ball, no good. And now we've got an intentional foul. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Two points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
Here's Duren, and they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Mitchell with the ball. Now LeVert defending. Duren pulls it down.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, Cade is a former #1 pick, and the expectations were there, and it took a few years, and now he is a force to be reckoned with.
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Mobley. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
And that's an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Cleveland calls timeout. They're behind by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Mitchell fires. Oh, missed on the tray. So we see the Pistons get the win here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Tobias Harris.